everyone. It's the beginning of my day. I'm out here with my puppy and my kitty cat, letting them enjoy. Oh goodness gracious. Gotta love the humidity and the heat. Anyway, bringing the dog out. Oh, don't tell her she's a DOG. I'm bringing her out to do her business. And my cat Galahad, he just wants to be outside in his little pop-up kennel and enjoy the outdoors. He's just a little outdoorsman. So I just thought today I'm going to go through my sorry, it's a little humid. Have I mentioned that? A little hot. I'm going to go through my nail polishes in a little bit here and declutter. You can see I don't even have makeup on yet. Gotta take care of first things first, right? Anyway, I'm going to go through my nail polishes and see if I can declutter anything, kind of straighten things up and try to get a little bit better organization. I have what I have for my nails and manicures is in a small box, and it's kind of overflowing. It's not starting to overflow. It's been overflowing. So I'm thinking I might get, I don't know, a shoebox or something that I already have and let my nail implements and whatnot breathe a little, have a little more room. And thought I'd take you along if you're interested. So let's go. Okay, this is what I'm starting with. Even when I first put my nail polish and all that in it, it was still not really big enough to hold it. And I've dealt with it for years, but I've decided I need to give all of this a little room. Number one, if you can see, all my polishes end up at the bottom, and it doesn't encourage me or motivate me to paint my nails. I'm going to put it all in this shoe box that my husband bought me years and years ago for my stuff, my craft items and whatnot. It's a 7-quart Sterlite container, and I don't know if they make these anymore. Like I said, I've had this for a long time, and I'm holding my camera with my hand because, of course, I'm on the bed so that Miss Princess can sleep. Yes, she's got me wrapped around her little finger. So we're going to see how this works out. I'll be back. Okay, this is everything that was in that box. Just disposable gloves that I keep for, excuse me, for whatever. Like if I have polish on and I want to take off my toenail polish, I don't want to get polish remover on my polish on my hands, so I put on disposable gloves. And then, of course, little implements to buff and file, and then little implements for buffing and filing, and then this handy dandy thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open it. Okay, it has just stuff, another like file buff thing, diamond emery board, I think is what that was. Another, I don't know, this is very smooth. I think it's to polish your nails, your natural nails. And then the little toe toe separators, little cotton swabs for cleaning up all the messes I make on my nails. Little cuticle trimmers, which I don't use because I just don't feel comfortable with that. And then little, it came with this. I think it's to make dots on, like, for, I don't know. I'm not a nail tech, but I think it's if you want to make designs on your nails. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me, because I'm holding on to it because I'm sure I'll use it one of these days. And that's how I get all this clutter, right? Okay, so I'm going to put the stuff back in there and move that to the side. I also have, as far as implements and tools, I have this file and kind of, I don't know, grater thing. I don't use this much anymore because I bought this thing, this electric callus remover. So I may get rid of this thing. This may be a declutter thing. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I may declutter that. Okay, where was I? This I use for cuticles, and I need to be better at doing that. Like I say, I wasn't motivated. I'm hoping this will motivate me to tend to my nails and hands more often if I can actually see what I have. And I know that little box was a big old mess and jumbled mess. And I do go through occasionally, fairly regularly, like when I'm doing the bathroom zone cleaning a la flylady.net. I do straighten it up and organize it, but then it just becomes a jumbled mess again. I think that happens with me with just about anything in the house. And rather than taking the time to put things back neatly and nicely, I just toss them in there because usually, I'll be honest, I'm kind of in a hurry as I go throughout my day, and I'm trying to get as much in as possible. So anyway, moving on. Here's my fingernail polish remover, super jumbo size. And then I've saved, this is the frugal in me. I occasionally get in the mood for nails, which I know I've done video or two on that. The press on nails, not press on tails. And when they come off nicely, I'll keep them and reuse them. I know that sounds, some people may find that tacky. A lot of things, for people who aren't as frugal as myself, will find, I'm sure, a lot of things I do to save money tacky or whatever. I don't know. But, these in my world aren't that cheap. I mean, I try to find them on sale, but, doesn't always happen. And then my daughter, bless her bones, she gave me this nail glue for once I've used those press-ons. I end up gluing them back on if I reuse them. And so I'm going to keep that because this is not even, I don't even know if I've used it yet or not. I have to be in the mood for nails because, I'm a homemaker and I can't, I'm not that delicate with my nails. So like I say, it has to be a mood thing when it strikes me. Let's see what else. Okay, I have, of course, the usual nail implements, nail trimmers and clippers. And now this is all my polish. And it's a lot, I realize, for some people and not enough for others. I get it. We're all different. We got to do what we got to do. I've had this for so long because it's still good. I think, I don't wear black polish a lot, but I use polishes until they're just so thick or whatever that they're just not good. Like this, I've had this for a long time. It is called, uh, it's from Revlon, and this is one of those I don't use that often. The thing fell off. It's called Stunning, and I usually use something like that around holidays, or just when I'm in the mood to kind of zhuzh up my nails. But it's so hard to remove that glitter polish that I don't make a habit of it. Okay, I'm going to start over here. Well, I've already started. What am I saying? This, I when I did my quick intro video outdoors this morning while I was taking my pets out, I didn't have polish on then, but I came in, and lo and behold, like I say, I get motivated to actually use my things when I'm going through them and know what I have. This is what I have on my nails now, and I'm not, I did a quickie polish, so kind of overlook that, please. This is called Hardy, Sally Hansen Harda's nails, and here's an example of what I was saying about. I'm asking myself, do I really need it? Do I have something? Do I have another one? Okay. And if I don't really need it, or if I don't have another one, do I have something else that I can use instead? Well, this is a perfect example. I bought this thinking I was going to cheap out on my Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat, because this says quick dry glass shine top coat. Well, it's not as quick dry as my Seche Vite. And like I say, I'm always kind of in a hurry to do things. So this didn't quite cut it for me. So rather than throwing it out or giving it away, I've begun using it for a base coat. Now, perfect option. Look at that. Look at that polish on there. No, it's not, because base coats help make your polish last, help your nails be stronger, healthier, and chip free. It's kind of a protective foundation for your nail polish. And I don't think that's what this is. Obviously, this is not what that's designed for, but I've been using it anyway to, number one, use it up, and before I buy a base coat. And it keeps my nails from getting, I don't know, if I put red polish on my nails without any base coat, the polish will stain my nails. So that at least keeps that from happening. So that's right now good enough for me. So that's what I'm doing for now until that's gone, and I buy a base coat. And the top coat that is tried and true for me is the Seche Vite, goodness, my voice, Fast Dry Top Coat, and it's really, really good. I don't know how many bottles I've bought of that, but when it works, I don't mind spending the money. It's a little more than the nail aid that I bought, trying to cheap out, like I say. And sometimes it's just worth it to spend a little more. Goodness, I had to take a water break. Please pardon my voice. I don't know what's the deal. It's like it needs a lot of time to warm up, I guess. Okay, next. Well, hello. This is another graceful, huh? This is another polish. Well, this is a polish that I've bought I bought bottle after bottle after bottle because I like it. It's called Rosy Quartz number 220 Sally Hansen Color Therapy Sheer. And I really enjoy it. It has argan oil in it. I don't know how that works for nail polish, but okay. I like this for like if I'm just really rushed and want to paint my nails and have them look somewhat, or I want a clean look. This is my go-to. Just I like light polish for it. Like if it chips, it's not very noticeable and all that jazz. And next, the next light polish I bought this. I'm not crazy about frosty, or I don't even know if that's what you call it anymore. Back in my day, um, things were called frost or whatever, and I don't know if they call it that anymore. And this has a bit of, what do you call it? It's not holographic. I don't know what you would call it, but I think you can see how it has some goldy, frosty, I don't know. You younger folk, if you're watching this old lady on here, please bear with me. Anyway, this is the Diamond Strength, and I thought it was called Brilliant, or it is called Brilliant Blush number 210. And I thought because it said blush, and there is some pink in it, I mean, you can see that, but I didn't realize it was going to be kind of frosty, and I struggle with that. I've worn it, but it's not a favorite. So I think what I'm going to do is hold on to this and use it on my toes and see what I think about it on my toenails. I'm not crazy about it on my fingernails because although it is light, it does show chips. I bought this thinking I'll have another light color that I can use and try it out. I mean, you never know what's out there. You got to try things sometimes to find out if you like them or not. But I'm not crazy about it on my fingernails because when it chips, it shows. It's obvious. So I'm going to hold on to this and try it on my toenails. And if it doesn't work for me, then I will probably put it in my, I don't know, I'll probably give it away, offer it to my daughter, her friends, something like that. So I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, next, I think this is one of my newer polishes. It's another Sally Hansen Color Therapy, and it's called Eiffel in Love, number 199. And it's kind of a mauvey color, and I really like it. It's very, I'm going to say nude on me because it's not in your face. It doesn't really show up, but it shows enough so that you can tell you have polish on and you don't look undone. Okay, the next one is, and I bought, y'all, I don't spring for OPI nail polishes too often, but I found this on sale. I don't even know if they make it anymore. Aphrodite's Pink Nighty, and it again has some frost in it, but it's I mean, it's okay. I just, the reason I'm not crazy about frosty things is because I'm a lady of a, excuse me, I'm kind of readjusting here. I'm a lady of a certain age, as I've mentioned before, and I think frosty things tend to show up imperfections more. And my nails, they have ridges like Ruffles potato chips. And so, I don't know. But I mean, it's not that bad. I enjoy wearing it occasionally. Okay, let's move. This is another OPI nail lacquer. And let's see, goodness. I bought this, or no, I didn't buy this. That's what I was going to say. My daughter bought this for me. I don't know. Anyway, it's called Guy Meets Galveston. Like I said, this was so long ago. My daughter, excuse me, she just turned 31, and she bought me this back in high school. She was in um, cosmetology, and they would go, or they went to somewhere for cosmetology on some sort of field trip, and her daddy gave her some money to spend, and she brought me this. And the reason she did is because I'm from Galveston, so it's still hanging in there. I don't wear it a whole lot. I wear it occasionally, but it's surprisingly, like I say, she was in high school, probably 16, 17. I don't know. So it's got to be, oh my, it's got to be 15 years. that's that's crazy. How time passes. Okay, moving on. Another Sally Hansen color therapy. This is Yes You Can. It's number 350, and it's another. What doesn't it say? Why doesn't it say it has argan oil in it? I don't know. I thought the color therapies had argan oil. I don't know. Oh, it does. Duh, right there. Hello. Okay. Not the sharpest tool in the nail tools, am I? Okay, that I enjoy that. I enjoy a good red against my pale skin. I don't know. Sometimes there's just something about a good red on, and I think even on dark skin, red is just a classic. Let's just say it like it is. It's just a classic, and I think it goes on any skin tone. And now I will say I'm more for, like, now comparing this nail to this color, this looks more orangey based, but I uh, I think, as long as you get, like, if you have olive skin or darker, some skin tones may need a orangey based red to look really good, and I prefer blue based reds for my complexion. Alrighty, moving on. Another Sally Hansen color therapy, and this one is Unwind. So obviously, it's number 370. Obviously, it's more of a wine red. Then this, I've had this a while. This is another Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, and it's number 460, Garnet Attention. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Garnet Attention. And it's a darker red, garnet, a garnet color. Okay, and then I have, like I said before, I have this Avon. They don't even make this uh, line of polish anymore. I think they still make polish. I haven't bought any in a while. Like I say, I'm trying to. I don't need more. I just don't need more stuff. I don't need more makeup, more polish. So I haven't bought their new line of polishes, so, or any yet. So let's see what color this is. I think this is licorice. Let's see. Yes, licorice. And I don't know. I would say I don't know the number, but I don't think it matters anymore because they don't make those. They've discontinued those. And again, like, oh my goodness, y'all, at say New Year's, I like to take the licorice sometimes and kind of make a sparkling night sky with the licorice and the, what did I say this was called? I don't know. Rewind. Let's see. Stunning, I believe. Yes. 340 Stunning. I guess I could glue that back on. And I haven't thrown that sticker away because I want to know what it's called sometime. Why? I don't know. Anyway, that is, I'm gonna stop this camera and I'm gonna put this in the shoebox and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm finished. It only took a few minutes and everything fits nicely in here. So I can even close the lid and set things on top of that. And again, here's my 2 things. I'm gonna see how that does on my toes. I'm gonna clean that up, and I don't know, I'm gonna see if my daughter or someone wants it. And this, I'm going to set this aside and actually glue this label on so I don't have to chase it around the bottom of my nail box. Anyway, I hope this was interesting to someone, maybe not, or gave you some ideas, maybe not, I don't know. I hope y'all have a great day, and I sure do appreciate y'all watching my videos. And if you subscribe and like and do all those things, I so appreciate that as well, because these videos don't make themselves, y'all. Oh, I'm just playing. I'm a mess. I guess y'all have learned that by now. Anyway, my puppy is starting to fuss. So it's like having a baby. It's like having a newborn baby. But I love her. So turn this camera off and tend to her and all my household things and upload this video after some major edits, I'm sure, because my stomach is growling, my throat is scratchy. Please pardon my voice in the mornings. Anyway, I will see y'all soon, hopefully. Bye.